A 5'9" freshman, number 2, Brooke Christensen. A 5'9" sophomore, number 10, Taylor Marquardt. A 5'7" sophomore, number 12, Kiara Wolfram. A 5'8" sophomore, number 15, Tyler Stouty. And a 5'11" senior, number 34, Anna Sheneke. Head coach of the Blackhawks, Michael Rasich, assisted by Jenny Stouty and Emily Shuckley. And now let's meet your Milton Redhawks. A 5'5" senior, number 10, Courtney Weberball. A 5'9" junior, number 22, Grace Quaddy. A 5'11" senior, number 25, Abby Campion. A 5'10" senior, number 30, Alex Rosenberg. And a 6' senior, number 35, Abby Falk.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Milton Girls Basketball, brought to you by Red Hawk Media. Tonight we have your Milton Redhawks taking on the Blackhawks of Fort Atkinson. Hello again, everybody. My name is Riley Elk, and with me once again is Jerry Jones. Well, Jerry, got a little bit different of an atmosphere here tonight, a lot more subdued. What should we look for in this one?
Oh, what we should look for? Well, I'm going to make a little comment. I'm not going to say finish the close again.
Okay.
People were saying didn't make any sense, but it did. But I'm looking for a strong game. Hard fought.
All righty. That'll work as Fort Atkinson wins the tip. Waste no time getting it to their star player, Tyler Stouty, I believe is the pronunciation of the last name. She wastes no time getting a bucket. 2-0 Blackhawks early on as Fort Atkinson comes into this game on a 49-game conference losing streak. 49 games. They have not won a Badger South game.
Yeah, and they're looking to end that tonight against the Milton Redhawks, who came out a little flat in their last game against Oregon. Didn't go exactly the way Milton wanted it to go to.
No, it did not, as, smacked away there by Grace Quaddy over to Campion. She'll drive and not quite get the finish there.
A little too much mustard on that layup, you can tell.
Nice spin move there. Taylor Marquardt as she misses the left-handed layup. But yeah, senior Courtney Weberpaul was saying that Fort Atkinson really thought Milton was a winnable game as Abby Falk airballs that one. So expect a very motivated Fort Atkinson basketball team here tonight. Should be a pretty fun one as Milton's looking to rebound, as you said, from that Oregon game.
Yeah, nothing more dangerous than a team that believes in themselves like that. It's kind of scary.
As Alex Rodenberg buries the three. 5-2 our score. Just about a minute and a half gone by. Milton sets up their press and draws a travel from Anna Sheneke, senior.
That three might not look big right now, but Milton was struggling beyond the arc in their last game against Oregon. They were getting killed, actually, beyond the arc. So watch for Milton try to generate some more offense beyond their arc.
Yeah, really no contest with perimeter shooting last game as Sheneke comes right back and draws the foul. First for Milton. And it will be Brooke Christensen to inbound. That one is smacked away and it'll stay with the Blackhawks.
See a little bit more urgency out of the Redhawks to start this game than compared to last time. And, sometimes, you never want to lose like that, but you always can learn more from a loss than a win.
Their defense is really flying all over the place. It was last week, too, but their offense was a little shoddy, allowing Oregon to take advantage of some easy points as Tyler Stouty misses the spinning floater there. Grotti gets it out to Rodenberg. So Flips it out to Falk in the corner, who dishes it to Weber Paul. Right-handed drive, floater off the backboard, no good. Falk is there for the rebound, and that goes up and over the backboard. It'll head to Fort. But yeah, a lot better passing just on these first few possessions.
Yeah, offensively they look a lot better coming out offensively than they did against Oregon, and that should help them a lot. Generate that offense, put some points on the board right away. Don't allow them to get in the same position that Oregon put them in right away, where they were playing behind and they were playing catch-up the entire game.
Yeah, I don't know if Milton had a lead that entire game. So I believe Oregon jumped out to a 9-0 lead as Campion gets the steal there and draws a foul.
That was a great hustle play from Campion to get that steal.
Yep, she was all over the place in the last game, drawing the ire of the Oregon Panthers.
You got to keep your eye on Alex.
Ooh, another open three, and just off the rim for Courtney Weber-Paul. Ooh, almost falls out of bounds, but she gets it to Stoddy. Out to 12, Kiera Wolfram, and she throws it out of bounds.
The basketball kind of looked like a baseball. She just chucked that thing at 90 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's what you call too much mustard on the hot dog there, Jerry.
Yeah, that is too much mustard on the hot dog.
Yes, it most definitely is, as pass inside to Quaddy, tipped around, but finds its way back to Campion. Oh, Rodenberg feeling it. No. A little strong there, as here comes Marquardt. She'll take it herself and draw the shooting foul.
That's the last thing Fort wants right now, is to see Alex or Abby Campion get hot beyond the arc. If they see him get hot beyond the arc, you know, that could kill him later. Alex and Abby are prime. They are the prime three-point shooters on the team. And if Alex gets going from the three, well, good luck, Fort.
Good luck indeed, as Marquardt is true from the line. Knocks down both. 5-4 our score, just under 15 minutes left in the first half. Weber-Paul running point. Rodenberg to Falk, back out to Campion, loses it for a second, but regathers. Let's see, yeah, Milton, travel there on Weber-Paul, but already you can see they've done a lot better job in this game of slowing down the pace and not getting caught in a track meet. So they get time to set up their press.
I would like to see Milton get some separation in the scoreboard soon.
Ooh, as that one smacked away by Rodenberg, but finds the arms of a Blackhawk. Wolfram, another bad pass, and it's snatched away by Rodenberg.
I would say she is definitely the hustler on that team. She is.
Yeah, says she couldn't get the bucket there. Great effort, but rejected on the layup, and unfortunate bounce as it rolls off her feet and out of bounds.
Seems like the press might be a little difficult.
Christensen to Stoddy. Got to get it up quick, and that's just what Milton wanted as Rodenberg takes a hard fall. Gets back up quickly, though. Appears to be okay. Yeah, she is flying all over the court today. Wow.
She's a hustler. She's always been known for that. She hustles on and off the court. And, you know, you're going to put somebody out there that you know is going to give you 110% all the time. You put Alex out there.
Ooh, Sage Radke with a slick finish, but can't get it. Julia Jakes denied on the putback. And here comes Marquardt. Ooh, good pass inside, but just a little strong for Shinnicky. But yeah, definitely what you'd call a hustle player, Alex Rodenberg. As this would be a great time to let you know that our game is brought to you by Cowley's Piggly Wiggly. And actually, we have some dates coming up for you. Let's see what those are. Alrighty, Santa's coming to town. He's coming to Cowley's Piggly Wiggly on Saturday, December 14th from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Check out their annual holiday seafood stock-up sale going on now through January 1st. New Palermo's Neighborhood Pizzeria. Pizza's only $3.99 through December 31st. Official pizza of the Milwaukee Bucks. And 24 packs of Sun Drop on sale for only $6.39 for a carton.
Wiggly, shop the pig.
Well, you know where you'll find me on Sunday before the Bears game.
Cowley's Piggly Wiggly.
Got to meet Santa. I got to tell him what I want for Christmas.
Not a Bears win, that's for sure, right?
Chicago's going to put up 30. Mitchell Trubisky is going to be game MVP with 350 yards passing.
No, he definitely won't as Campion drills the floater there. But Cowley's Piggly Wiggly would like to thank everyone for supporting local businesses. With your support, it allows them and others to sponsor many activities in youth sports, like Milton High School girls basketball as Shinnicky. A little too much power on that one. That's going to be a double dribble on Sage Radke.
I don't know if you guys are watching, but that Fort coach, he is heated on the sideline. He didn't like what he saw down below on that last possession Fort had, and he's letting the ref hear it beforehand.
As he will get himself under control, though, as he takes a seat on the bench.
Doesn't want to put his team into a difficult situation.
Ooh, good pass by Stoddy. Tight ropes the sideline into Shinnicky. That's going to be on the floor. No bucket, but a foul on Radke, I believe. Christensen to inbound. Fort Atkinson. Shinnicky on Julia Jakes. Muscles her way up and gets it to go.
And Shinnicky with the basket.
Julia Stanky checks in for Milton. Out to Radke. Drive with the right hand. Pass goes off a couple defenders, and after a little jumble down there, it goes the way of Fort Atkinson.
It looked like 34 got away with the little hook of the arm as she was pulling Julia Jakes down.
Yeah.
That's what I saw down below, at least, and that's what it probably would look like on the screen in front of you.
Yep, they can always go back and rewind. We can't. This is live.
We can't, but if you want to look back, if you care enough, you will definitely see it. And I wonder what the refs are talking about right now. They might be discussing it.
I'm not 100% sure. But they're both scratching their chins, so this is probably kind of a big deal.
They're probably saying, oh, man, I don't know what we're going to do here, so let's scratch our chins like we're thinking really hard about it, and let's just go with the initial call.
That's very possible. Or they're like, I wonder when Santa's going to be coming to Cowley's Piggly Wiggly. Guess what? We know 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., December 14th. Both of those referees will be there, I'm sure.
Interesting. Sage Radke got a foul on that.
They're debating on a foul on that little scrum. Weird.
They must have saw something I didn't see, or anybody else.
Maybe so, as the Blackhawks are working now. Good crossover by Stoddy. Finds the open three-point shooter. No. But they will get the rebound. Finds Stoddy for an open three. A little strong.
Milton's
but
defense.
Campion will corral the rebound.
Milton's defense looked like it was breaking down a little bit over there.
Yep, it was Claire Treeloff on the first three. Neither one of them good, as Stanky kicks it out to Radke. Ooh, just misses there. Falks got it. Ooh. And they'll call it a jump ball. I thought that was a clean block, but I guess there was enough time where both hands were on it. Jump ball going to the Blackhawks. Possession arrow will flip to Milton now. To Shinnicky, good spin move on the sideline. Open man. Back down into Shinnicky. That was Marquardt with a nice spin move. It's going to be a foul on Sage Radke again.
Free throws are free points.
Yes, they are. They were big in the boys' game last night as Shinnicky misses a little bit to the left on that one.
Milton's going back to, I say, more of their I call it not more of their hustle type. You know, you got your faster type of players out there.
Yeah, definitely more of a small ball as Shinnicky can't get either. Milton's lead will stay at 1, 11 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Rodenberg, right-handed dribble, finds Quaddy inside, open layup, and it is good. 9-6 now. Milton extends their lead. Treeloff, knocked out of bounds by Rodenberg.
And the ball will disappear.
Yeah, got to be fished out of the nether realm by junior varsity coach Jimmer, I believe he's called, among the players and fan base.
That's what I know him for, Jimmer. Never met him.
I don't think I have either. James Spry is his legal name, as Treeloff will take a 3. No dice. But yeah, I've only ever heard him referred to as Jimmer. He's got a knack for finding loose balls in the corner of the bleachers, I guess. Very awesome, as Rodenberg takes an open long 2, I believe. Regardless, it was a miss. And here comes Fort. Wide open Treeloff. Jab step, spins inside, foul.
I can hear the student section down below. They're starting to get a little bit into it right now.
And as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the foul was on Abby Campion. But what we actually mentioned was that the atmosphere is completely different if you tuned into the stream or was at the game last night. It was absolutely insane last night. And tonight I can actually hear myself think, so that helps.
Yeah, I can actually hear you clearly what's happening on the court, where compared to last night, I had no clue.
Last night was nuts, but really fun as Shinnicky draws the foul there. But all these games are fun, right, Jerry?
Every single one of them. Yes, they are fun. Every single one of them, as long as they compete, it's always fun. But if they don't compete, then it's a little harder to enjoy. But they are fun.
Yep, and it should be a good competitive game tonight as the Shinnicky free throw draws Fort Atkinson within a pair. 10:27 left. 6 fouls already for the Redhawks. See if that plays a factor like it did in the boys' game yesterday. Milton was absolutely killed by foul trouble late in the first half.
Yeah, and that really bit them back in the butt later.
Yeah. Hopefully the girls don't follow suit as Rodenberg finds an open Nora Stuckey. Can't get it to go. Here
Good
comes
vision by
Marquardt.
Alex.
Inside to Stoddy. Whoa, hard collision, and that's going to be a charge. Abby Campion, probably the best on the team at doing that, is Stoddy slow to get up.
Well, she has that knee brace on.
Yeah, that is a big knee brace.
So obviously, she wants to be a little bit more cautious with that knee. Taking a fall like that, it's always concerning no matter who the player is.
Yeah, don't know if she's had any past injury troubles, but it appears she is okay for now.
That is good to see.
Yes, it is, as Rodenberg will take it up top. Out to Campion, left lane, open. Weber Paul thinks about it, and that's going to be a travel. Took a little bit too much of an elongated step.
It was close, though. It was close.
It was arguable. It had a case, if you didn't want to call it. As it does give Milton time to set up their press, though. Marquardt, good crossover there. Flips it out to Christensen, and that's 10 seconds. The press does its job, and Milton will take over.
Seems like mental mistakes right now is the biggest takeaway I'm seeing from both teams. It's just little mental mistakes that they can easily clean up. But nonetheless, we're having a great game because of it.
Yep. As Rodenberg finds Nora Stuckey, takes it to the cup, a little short. Here comes Marquardt. Flying, pass to no one in particular, but
maybe she saw a ghost out there like Sam Narn.
Possibly, as Christensen goes up, no good. Stuckey slaps it out to Campion, who fires it up to Rodenberg. Up and good. Count it and the foul. Alex is having a good game tonight.
She is really having a good game right now, and I wonder if how much of that Oregon game that they went back and watched film, because it seems like they're running their offense a little bit different. They're having Alex drive along with Campion, and they're not just sitting down beyond the arc. They are driving in the paint. They are using the paint. They're using the backboard.
As Rodenberg attempts her first free throw of the night. It is good. 12-7.
100% from the free throw line. Can't make that up.
No, you cannot. As Rodenberg gets another steal. Good combination defense, just rolls off the front iron. Julia Jakes tries to clean it up, and that will stay with Milton. Yeah, Julia Jakes, good pressure. Rodenberg with the steal, just
Too much
missed
mustard.
it by a hair.
Too much mustard on the hot dog is what I like to call it.
Yeah, maybe a little too much sauerkraut on the brat.
Oh,
Johnsonville
Riley.
or the Usinkers? I'm a
Sauerkraut
Usinkers
goes
man
on
myself.
corned beef.
Sauerkraut is gross regardless. I don't care what you put it on. Don't put it on anything.
I will agree with you that anybody that likes sauerkraut,
It's rotten
what are you
cabbage
doing?
or
What are you
lettuce or
doing?
something. Oh, I think it's cabbage as Stanky tries to rip it away from Shinnicky and draws the jump ball.
It worked. And Fort takes their second timeout.
There is just another level of aggression we're seeing tonight.
They came out with the fire. They didn't want what happened last week to them. Same thing that happened to them. And you can definitely see it on the court right now. They are coming out with that fire, that energy.
Yep, and once again, this game is brought to you by Cowley's Piggly Wiggly. And in case you forgot the dates, here they are again.
Shop the big.
Santa is coming to town. Old St. Nicholas at Cowley's Piggly Wiggly, Saturday, December 14th from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. They're also having their annual holiday seafood stock-up sale going on now through January 1st. New at Palermo's Neighborhood Pizzeria. Pizza's only $3.99 through December 31st. Special pizza the Milwaukee Bucks, folks. And 24 packs of Sun Drop on sale for $6.39. Oh boy.
Wiggly, wiggly. Shop the big.
And Cowley's Piggly Wiggly wants to thank everyone for supporting local businesses. With your support allows them and others to sponsor many activities in youth sports like Milton High School girls basketball. Fantastic. Julia Stanky takes it up after the timeout. Open Nora Stuckey. She'll take the three. No good, but Jakes is there for the rebound. Ooh, good pass fake and shot by Stanky. That was nasty.
Beautiful basketball.
Oh boy. You don't have to do them like that, Julia. Yikes. Shinnicky coming up, looking for the answer. Can't get it.
That should have been a crime. That should be illegal what Julia did to them.
Yeah.
Really should.
That should be 10 to 15. No opportunity at parole.
Absolutely. I feel bad for that poor girl.
Yeah, that was rough. Great shot though by Stanky. Great move as well. 15-7 in favor of the Milton Redhawks, and make that 15-8 after Shinnicky's free throw attempt. I believe she is 3 for 5 from the line tonight. As the pit starts to bark. Unfazed, however, as she gets 2 of 2. Make it 4 for 6 now. I meant to say 3 for 5 earlier. As Weber Paul will take it up for Milton. Rodenberg. A little stop and pop to Stanky, but that one rolls out of bounds. For Atkinson, cross-court pass. Ooh, good ball movement there. Stardy will take it up the sideline. Little mid-range shot is too strong. Abby Falk looking for the board. No, it goes to Marquardt. Stardy gets a second chance opportunity. Can't get it.
Ford's having a hard time to get anything falling beyond the 3. So.
Yeah, Steinke will take it coast to coast. Can't get it, but she'll get her own rebound. Great hustle play by these Redhawks so far tonight as Falk can't keep it. Claire Treeloff snatched it from her mitts. As it is now Marquardt. Fort Atkinson gets into their offense. Looks like Stoddy Treeloff takes the 3, a little long.
Seems like they're trying to force that 3, just trying to get something going, I guess, beyond the arc. I don't know about that.
Yes, they are. Yes, Campion. Looking a lot like her brother Jack there with the fancy dribble moves.
I think she might have taught Jack that move.
That is very possible.
I want to say
maybe
that's
we could
true.
get Jack up here as a guest as Milton gets the travel. Good defense there by Abby Falk. And was it just me, or did you hear Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree come on for about half a second?
I love that song, and yes, you are correct. We definitely heard it.
I think its best usage is in Home Alone. I love that movie.
Well, there's no doubt Home Alone's good, but Home Alone 2 is definitely the more superior Home Alone out of...
You're a Lost in New York kind of guy.
I like the message in Lost in New York more than I did in Home Alone 1. Home Alone 1 had that little side story.
Yeah, with the Sheboygan Shufflers as Abby Falk draws the foul on the shot. She'll be shooting 2. Yeah, John Candy's in the first one, though.
Yeah, but Home Alone, Lost in New York, you know how he helps that toy store business.
Yeah, and the pigeon lady, I think, as Falk gets the friendly bounce there.
It was kind of cute. It was a cute little thing, you know, gave a little bit more meaning behind Christmas, something to look beyond.
As Falk trains the second one, but the first one, he regains his love for his family. You gotta love that.
I got one problem.
What? As Marquardt takes it up the right sideline.
I was a parent. Do you forget to take your kid to the airport with you?
That's true, as that was that 23? She's listed, I don't think she's listed here at all. Maybe that's Morgan Miles? I have no idea, sorry. I do not know number 23's name. As Wolfram out to Stoddy. She's been cold tonight. That one's off Shinnicky. Going to Milton, but yeah, Stoddy, I believe, is averaging, 17 points a game for this Fort Atkinson team. Her being quiet is going to be rough as the ball gets pinballed all over the place. Finds Falk to Campion, back to Falk, back to Campion.
Alex is wide open.
And she'll take a little Euro. No. Can't get the basket. That has been a struggle the entirety of this early season as they cause a turnover, though. Good dribbling. Tries to go with the scoop, but denied by Marquardt.
Couldn't tell if that was a turnover or just a pass to Abby. I was a little confused on that one right there.
Yeah, Milton defense playing absolutely fantastic as Ball airballs the layup there. Marquardt will regain possession, but yeah, just they haven't been able to get tons of complementary offense off of their turnovers in this young season. Great on the defensive end, just little left to be desired when it comes to production. As Wolfram out to player to be named later. Marquardt back to Wolfram. Ooh, good backdoor cut by Stoddy, draws the foul.
I could hear that one all the way up here in the booth.
Yep, that was a clear smack of the arm.
She meant the ball. Maybe it was the ball. Maybe.
Well, if you want to debate the refs again, yes, I guess you could say the ball.
I think they might have got the right call on that one. Yeah. I'll give that one to him.
As Stoddy really struggling tonight, misses the first free throw attempt there.
And Kramer in for the Red Hawks will pass to the Jace.
5 minutes exactly left in the clock. You don't see that a lot.
Every now and then, as Stoddy buries the second of two.
Back in for Atkinson.
Even though the score is close, it doesn't feel like a close game.
Yeah, it feels like Milton is dominated from start to finish, but the scoreboard not reflecting that. Weber Paul takes the layup. She'll miss, and that one's heading back to Ford Atkinson. Yeah, it seems like Milton has been on offense or trying to get in an offense most of the game. Rodenberg goes up high but can't get the steal. Goes from behind and pokes it away. And Weber Paul will draw the jump ball. That one goes to the Blackhawks, but we'll flip the arrow back towards the Redhawks.
That was a great hustle play. We're seeing a lot of hustle out of Alex and Courtney and Abby.
As on cue, Rodenberg flies by the pass. Eventually, that one finds its way to Weber Paul. Julia Jakes out wide. Hanging onto that pivot foot, Campion. Good pass to Weber Paul for the mid-range. Can't get it. Campion there for the board. Into Jakes. Back to Weber Paul. She'll drive. Another layup attempt. A little too low. It's going to be a jump.
Number 5 looked a little angry out there. She was just wailing her arms right at Courtney. A little uncalled for.
Elbows flying tonight. As that's why that jump ball earlier was big. Milton will regain possession, and Campion just misses the three. Would have been great to capitalize there, but alas, Marquardt has it. Ooh, step back jumper, short. Finds its way to 23, smacked away, stolen by Falk. She'll take it herself, runs over a defender. Count it, and the foul.
That was a great play by Abby.
That was Brooke Christensen on the receiving end of an absolute steamroll, I guess you could say. Trying to think of a word suitable for what just happened. She mauled her.
It was kind of like seeing Marshawn Lynch go up against a cornerback. It's not ending well for the cornerback.
No, it definitely was not, as Falk is good from the line. 3-point possession there for the Redhawks, and they'll get in their press. Christensen, that one will go back to Fort. Good defense there by Stuckey. 3.5 about to play, 20-10 our score in favor of the Redhawks. Ooh, just slips by Jakes. Marquardt will take it up to Stoddy. Open layup until it isn't. Blocked by a combination of Abby Campion and Alex Rodenberg. Great defense there again. I feel like a broken record. I've said that like 100 times already tonight. Foul.
Milton's giving up no easy points, and they're making that clear right now in this first half. That any points you want to score, you're going to have to cover through free throws, or you're going to have to be willing to make a hard shot.
Yeah, they're going to have to work for everything tonight, as I don't know who the foul was on, but regardless, Stoddy is on the line shooting a 1-and-1, and she will take her second as the first one is good.
Getting back to Home Alone. You really like Home Alone 1 better?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I made my family disappear. It's awesome. It's a classic as Stoddy knocks down the second. And here comes Rodenberg. Weber Paul wide open for three. Ooh. Little strong there.
I like it. They're taking good shots. She's not taking dumb shots. She's taking good looks. Yeah. Eventually, they're going to start falling for her.
Weber Paul not the biggest in stature, but as you can see, really got the muscle there.
Team player.
Yeah. Got to look for the positive at all times. Marquardt finds Stoddy. Right-handed drive. Scoop and no.
She is playing good defense today.
Oh, finds Rodenberg. Oh, and that one is absolutely destroyed. Marquardt up to Shinnicky. Weber Paul tries and does get the miss.
Weber Paul isn't the
Jakes.
tallest.
Rodenberg, wide open layup, and she will take full advantage of that. Whoa, Nora Stuckey comes flying in. Good defense. I need to stop saying that. I gotta come up with a new word as she gets the steal. Into Jakes and draws the foul.
They look like the Chicago Bears defense out there. Turnover after turnover after turnover they're causing.
Or more like the Green Bay Packers defense in weeks 1 through 3.
I said it before. Green Bay Packers are frauds. We saw that against the 49ers. Don't get me started on it.
Long season still. We still got 3 weeks plus playoffs, Jerry.
Chicago's winning this week.
No, I don't think they are.
By
This is the
30.
first free throw.
By 30.
By 30?
By 30. Mitch Trubisky's hot, I believe, again. I'm full in. I'm ready to be hurt.
You know, I thought you were crazy before, but now you're just insane. As Jakes is 0 for 2 from the line on that trip.
You're going to call me a psych after the game.
Yep. I'm calling the ward as Stoddy almost gets that one. But alas, it is not to be. Great pass up to Rodenberg. She'll take another easy layup.
Alex and Abby are looking like the unstoppable combo out there.
Dynamic duo, Batman and Robin, Shaggy and Scooby, mustard and ketchup, whatever you want to call it. Looking great. As that
Thousand Island and sauerkraut
what?
on the Reuben.
Oh,
You wouldn't understand.
Nah, I don't like Rubens, but now I get it. Now I understand.
No, I've never seen a person eat a Reuben.
Neither have I, actually.
I've only seen them
Isn't that a
ordered.
New York thing? Is Stoddy?
I have no idea what it is. But for some odd reason.
Yeah, it's on rye bread. Got ham, I think.
Rye bread, corned beef, and
Yeah, corned beef. That's what it is.
Swiss cheese and Thousand Island sauerkraut.
Yeah, that does not sound appetizing. As Stoddy knocks down both of her free throws.
If it is a New York thing, it's understandable why it's not appetizing.
Yeah, Irish immigrants possibly.
But aren't you Irish?
Yes, that's part of my culture. If that's true, I'll have to fact check myself. That one's poked out of bounds.
It is your nickname, Irish.
Let me see. I'm going to call my Reuben expert.
Kind of like Rick from the pawn shop.
Yes. As Nora Stuckey into Jakes. Amanda Ferguson checks in. Little fresh blood for the Redhawks. She'll waste no time getting a shot up. Just a little too much muscle on that one. Stoddy, no. But draws another foul as Campion hit the deck hard on that one.
Campion obviously upset with the call, and so was the student section. But nonetheless, the ref called it, and the ref will stand by it.
Yes, as now I kind of understand why Tyler Stoddy might be getting all these points. She is an expert at getting to the free throw line. Been living on there late here in the first half.
Using it to her advantage, which is smart.
Huh. And my Reuben guy got back to me as Stoddy misses the second free throw. It was meant to be Irish, but it was invented by a German immigrant, Arnold Reuben, who sold his sandwiches at his deli in New York City. They soon became famous and the classic was born. So, they were from New York, as Stuckey. Strong there.
Interesting thing, we do sell a lot of Reuben melts on St. Patrick's Day. It's like a popular day for getting Reubens. That's interesting.
Yep, so even though people eat it on St. Patrick's Day, as Nora Stuckey can't get that one to fall, as that foul is going to be on Alex Rodenberg, I think. Just kind of knocked over Taylor Marquardt. But yeah, the ingredients are all Irish, but it was a German immigrant who invented it, so I guess they're German, even though they're very popular on St. Patrick's Day.
Kind of those weird things. Really weird. If you like Reuben melts, I am not sorry for her comments.
As Marquardt knocks down her first free throw. In very similar fashion to the boys basketball game yesterday against Edgerton. Free throws playing a big part late here in the first half. Letting Fort kind of crawl back into this one, as I believe it's 24-16. Scoreboard says 24-15.
I don't know what quite happened. The ref is talking. Something's talking.
Oh,
they're going to huddle
a
up.
Discussion.
They're going to huddle up.
Well. Got drama here tonight.
I think the guy's like, listen here, buds. Something happened. What should we do?
Yeah, I honestly don't know what they're discussing. I think just score, maybe? So I want to say it's 24-16. Don't quote me on that,
Oh,
though.
she didn't miss the free throw. Oh, technic?
Or was it a foul? What?
Tech?
Looks like it. Who's the tech on?
What?
Were there words?
Words exchange? I'm quite confused
well,
on what's going to happen.
It
What's
appears
happening?
we have a technical foul. Let's see if Mr. Harvardine gives the announcement. Nora Stuckey knocks down the first. And is not good with the second. It'll stay 25-15 with 53.1 to play. Let's see. He's about to say right now. Never mind. He's just announcing a sub.
I don't know what happened. It looked like the Fort coach is talking. I think it was a substitution tech, if that's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing, but the Fort coach, he looks like he was pointing at his player, and they were talking to the ref about substitution. So
I honestly have no idea. If you viewers back at home, I bet there's someone out there who knows and thinks we're complete fools, but yeah.
I mean, they're not wrong. I am probably a complete fool, and I'm just taking a wild guess there.
As that one, errant pass, stolen away by Marquardt, flings it up to 23. No. But a foul. Let's see if that was on the shot or on the floor. Regardless, it'll be 2 free throws.
Going back to talking about, this game hasn't felt close. It's only a 9-point game, and they do have a chance to close the gap a little bit going into the half.
As Jordan Dalton shooting the free throws here for Fort Atkinson. A little short on the first one. Yeah, it is 25-16. They changed the score. But I still have no idea what the tech is. As Dalton, a little off to the right on the second. No dice on either of the 2 free throws. Clock ticks under 12 to play and counting. Milton most likely looking for a last shot here. Hanuska wastes no time. She doesn't want the last shot. She wants the best shot.
She wants all the glory. Don't blame her.
As Marquardt is short on the buzzer beater.
I got some stats for you. Alex Rodenberg, 100% from the free throw. And got her name really quick. I feel terrible. Kelly Hanuska, 100% from the 3. 100% from shooting, actually.
Yeah, great half of basketball there by the Milton Redhawks. Great bounce back after their last game against Oregon. And, well, stay tuned, everybody. At halftime, your score, Milton 28, Fort Atkinson 16. Hopefully this one stays pretty competitive. We'll be right back with you after the halftime show. Stick around, folks. the Milton Redhawks and the Blackhawks of Fort Atkinson. Fort Atkinson got off to a quick start as they took the first possession of the half and went right down and scored, as you probably just saw. 30 seconds in, and there's already a foul down low. Jerry, after the first half, what do you expect to see here in half number 2?
I see much of the same thing that Milton did in the first half that they will repeat in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I agree, as Quaddy with the answer and Shinnicky with the answer to the answer. The anti-answer. Ooh, Quaddy thinks about the 3. Rodenberg also thinks about the 3 after a good pass from Quaddy. Falk takes a wild left-handed hook, but it falls, so it doesn't matter how wild it was.
As long as it goes in, it all...
Oh, ticks off the hand of Quaddy into the arms of Rodenberg, and she gets hacked hard. Appears to be okay, and we'll be shooting 2.
Of course she's okay. That's nothing. It's nothing to her.
One would hope, as number 30, still 100% from the free throw line.
I don't want to take any credit, but last year in chem, I always told her you got to be 100% from the free throw line. I think she took my advice.
I do remember that. That is a fact, ladies and gentlemen, as she is still 100%, 3 for 3 on the night.
Can't make that up.
Nope, as you said earlier, you cannot make that up unless you wrote it in. And
yeah, me and Alex talked about it before the game, and I was talking to the study all, yeah. I'm going 100% from free throw line. She's like, yeah, nothing abnormal for her.
I'm sure it isn't, as Shinnicky got fouled down low there. She'll be looking to knock down a couple free throws. No good on the first one.
Even though Fort is getting to the line, they are having a hard time capitalizing off it. See if that bites them in the butt.
Yeah, as we said earlier, drawing a lot of parallels to the boys' game against Edgerton yesterday. But yeah, a lot of teams living and dying by that free throw line. Weber Paul finds Campion inside. Hard pass to Quaddy. Missed layup. Gets her own board, and it's all reset. Rodenberg drives right, looking for Campion again. Finds her. Oh, good move there.
Get that
Finds
girl a
Weber
map. She is
Paul.
lost.
Oh, that just smacked out of bounds by Quaddy. Courtney having a tough time getting anything going, but to go into further detail about her, she is a team captain. I believe if the little pop-up thing's showing up, we have her listed at 6'10". I hope it's still listed at 6'10". That'd be awesome, because what she lacks in stature, she makes up for in heart. As the old saying goes. But it's true.
That is, any coach is going to want a player that has heart than a tall player who has no heart in team heart. You know, it's just, if you don't have that, there's no point in being on the team if you don't have any heart.
It's all about the little things, as Campion hard to the cup. No good there, a little strong, and that one is knocked out of bounds by Stoddy.
We can start seeing Fort's playing with a little bit more urgency right now. They are really...
A little bit more fire, too, as their bench really starting to get into it. Rodenberg, little off on the 3. Little slip pass to Marquardt. She's had a good game tonight. Stoddy flips it up, right hook, no. That'll probably be over and back on Shinnicky. Nope, it's Stoddy. I'm really terrible at guessing who the foul was on.
Oh, you're also terrible at thinking Home Alone 1 is better than 2.
No, I'm not. Guys, if you're watching right now, Put in the comment section. Put in the comment section. Home Alone 1 or Home Alone 2?
Definitely 2.
It's definitely 1.
It's definitely
There's
2.
no debate.
Yeah.
Harry and Marv are better in that one. It's just all around the better movie.
Whatever you say.
As back to basketball here, Rodenberg, tough shot on the baseline. Gets it and the foul. Okay.
Alex is going off right now. She is having a game.
Yeah, she definitely is. Great effort all around by Milton. So far, fantastic bounce back from their clunker against Oregon. Still 100% from the free throw line.
You can't make that up. You just can't. And I'm gonna take the credit. I'm gonna take the credit.
But you're not down there shooting.
I'm not down there shooting, but I'm taking the mental credit.
All righty, Jerry.
She'll back that up.
Okay, we'll see about that. As Milton in a zone now. Rodenberg down low. Quaddy comes to help. Out to Marquardt. She'll take a tray. No. Campion there for the board. Actually, pardon me, that's Quaddy. Finds Weber Paul. Step back to Quaddy, to Campion. All around the perimeter, and Falk will take the shot. Can't get it. But Quaddy, good hustle board there. Quaddy takes the three. Ooh, in and out. But a foul down low. Campion draws it, and she just kind of got a shove in the back there.
Next call, number 12, Kara Wolf from her second personal team.
All righty, back to the big debate at hand. Home Alone 1 versus 2. This guy got 2 Australian film critics to help him out. As Campion finds Falk. Strong drive there, but gets blocked. Quaddy there for the offensive rebound. Weber Paul. Step back again. Aaron pass. Finds the arms of Shinnicky. Smacked away by Falk. Regathered by Shinnicky. Knocked away by Campion. Oh, boy. Opa. Finally, Karum's out of bounds, and it's going to Milton.
This Milton team is just, they look so much better today than they did last week against Oregon.
Got such a spring in their step. If you're going to look for a strength on this team, it's defense and hustle. You cannot out-hustle these guys as the bank is open. 8:37, I believe the time is Central Time. And the bank is most definitely open. First Community Bank, one of our sponsors. Check them out.
This is is got to be concerned right now. Alex Rodenberg is on fire.
Oh, and bad pass there. Abby Falk, easy steal. But it gets stolen right back. Tree loft to Marquardt. Finds Abby Campion after it falls off her teammate. Easy layup.
Abby Campion didn't want to show off there, but I've seen her dunk before. Reverse.
I will neither confirm nor deny that, as it was Wolfram who lost possession of the ball. 23. Inside to Shinnicky. Finishes up high. Campion slowing it down. Cross court to Falk. Thinks about the three. Won't take it. Inside to Quaddy. Could have been a travel there. Finds a Weber Paul, and she'll bury it. I bet that felt good for her. She's kind of been struggling tonight.
She's been struggling offensively, but she's been doing the little things. And, you know, the basketball gods are going to reward her.
Although not. As Campion thought she got the block there. Looked clean, but it will not be called clean.
She let the ref hear her. She let the ref hear her.
Yep. Not as much as Jack Campion lets the refs hear it. But a little burst there.
Campions are they're an interesting family.
Yeah, well, Abby is a certified WIA referee. So if anyone's going to know if it was a foul, it's probably her. Or at least when it comes to the players. The referees, I hope, would know what a foul is. and bang calls.
Well,
yeah.
in the NFL, we want to know what pass interference is, but that's not happening anytime soon.
Nope, poor Saints fans.
I can't wait to see them lose because that gets overturned on them.
That would be
Super
poetic
Bowl.
justice. That'd be awesome. As Shades Radke sees a lane and gets jarred out of bounds. Want to stay with Milton, though.
Back to Home Alone.
Yeah, scrolling through this article here as Marquardt.
Well,
Gonna be a foul.
I got some things for you. JV2 coach Sarah Brechtel, she agrees with me. Home Alone 2 is better.
Who?
And Miss Brechtel,
Oh,
Sarah
Ms. Brechtel?
Brechtel,
Okay,
and
sorry, I didn't
Marissa
hear you.
Cisnero. I sit next to her.
Cisneros?
Sit next to her, and she agrees that Home Alone 2 is also
When
better.
did you
we
ask
had
them?
this conversation in class.
When?
You can ask them. Fact check them.
I will.
We had this conversation last week when we were setting up our holiday surveys.
Okay. We'll debate tomorrow in journalistic publications as Stoddy misses from 3. Campion with the board. Finds Quaddy, who finds Nora Stuckey. Open 3. Yes, sir. Book it, as that one was a nice-looking shot.
3 balls coming alive right now.
Yeah, Milton really starting to put the nails into the Blackhawk coffin. 47-27 with just over 11 minutes to play in this one.
Might be a little gutsy to me to say, but I'm putting the done chain on folks.
The done chain.
I'm putting it on. They're done. I think Milton pretty much sealed this one.
Yeah, really starting to beat him down as Stoddy. Right on cue. That's why you don't try to predict anything if you are a broadcaster. Because it is going to blow up in your face.
I have
soon.
every right to be biased towards Milton.
True. But it doesn't mean if you predict something, it won't blow up right in your face. Anyway, our sponsor, Cowley's Piggly Wiggly.
They're still up by 17.
Yeah, and in case you forgot the dates, I'll remind you. Santa's coming to town. He'll be at Cowley's Piggly Wiggly Sunday, December 14th from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Go see him and tell him what you want for Christmas. Check out their annual holiday seafood stock-up sale while you're at it, going on now through January 1st. New Palermo's Neighborhood Pizzeria Pizza is only $3.99 through December 31st. It's the official pizza of the Milwaukee Bucks. And 24 packs of Sun Drop on sale for $6.39.
Wiggly, Wiggly, shop the pig.
Cowley's Piggly Wiggly would once again like to thank everyone for supporting local businesses. With your support, it allows them and many, many others to sponsor activities and youth sports like Milton High School girls basketball.
They really do
Fantastic.
have the deals. They really do have the deals.
They do.
I'm gonna have to
get
go
there.
get me a 24-pack of Sun Drop after this.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever had their corn muffins? They're really good.
I have not yet.
Yeah, $1, big old corn muffin, fantastic.
I'm not a big corn muffin fan, though.
You should try them. They're awesome. As Stuckey out to Stanky. No good on that tray. Here comes Marquardt looking to get the Blackhawks back in it, and that won't help. Thrown out of bounds by number 5. Another person not listed. Oh, Deanna Fath. I'm going to say the P is silent there. She's listed on the JV roster. I hope that's the same person. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, the roster they gave us is a little, I don't know.
Ooh. Possibly a little faulty as they just missed out on an easy bucket. Good foul there by Stanky. Claire Treeloff checks back in for Ford Atkinson.
I bet you she thinks Home Alone 2 is better than one.
I bet she doesn't. We can ask her after the game. We should ask as many people as possible. Get a poll. After the game is Stanky in there for the steal, and that's going to be a jump ball.
Well, wouldn't that be a convenience bias, undercoverage bias? Michael Dorn would have to check this.
Is Dorn here? He's usually patrolling the student section.
No
Maybe not
Dorn
tonight.
Interesting.
Quaddy inside. Campion outside. Spin move. Pivots to Radke. Left lane. Quaddy open 3. No, off the backboard.
Too much mustard on that one.
Yep, too much ketchup on the old burger. Treeloff. Marquardt. Playing a little 2-woman game down there until she finds Shinnicky inside. No. Hear the smack from up here. Foul going to be on Quaddy, I believe. And of course, in this article, they had 2 critics and one each picked the other. Figures.
So the smarter critic picked Home Alone 2, honestly.
No, they didn't. Let's check out this other one. Ooh, a lot of people on your side, Jerry.
Foreign turf, I will agree with that.
With the gimpy leg. I do like that line as Marquardt gets the strong left-handed finish there. 15-point lead for the Redhawks. Rodenberg knocked down, and it's going to be a travel.
Abby Falk back in for the Redhawks.
Abby Falk checking in for Nora Stuckey. Yes, I will give you the fact that the little Mo with the gimpy leg, that part is better in Home Alone 2. I do appreciate that. But other than that, not even close. Home Alone 1. No John Candy in Home Alone 2.
You're incorrect.
I am correct. There is no John Candy in Home Alone 2.
You're incorrect about Home Alone 1 being
as
better.
Abby Falk, underhanded pass to Campion. He's flying down, crossover, takes it to the rack herself. Good finish off the backboard. 49-32. 8:40 left. Into Shinnicky, blocked by Campion. Takes it up again, and she'll finish that time off the glass.
I think of Home Alone 1 more as like Little Caesar's Pizza. It's good for its price, yeah, $5, but Home Alone 2, it's like the pizza. You can't out Pizza the Hut.
Come on. As Shinnicky draws the foul. It's Little Nero's Pizza, actually, in the movie. Real Home Alone fans would know that.
You're reading an article, so.
Yeah, that was just one tweet. Let's see.
Still
Original
seeing it.
1, sequel 0. We'll debate as Shinnicky attempts her first free throw. That one is good. Ooh, tied up after the separation. Setup goes to original according to this. Separation goes to sequel. I get that. The airport. That was a solid scene. Alone hijinks. Ooh, give it to the sequel. I don't know about that one. Harry and Marv. The sequel, are you kidding me? Biased article.
Bias, huh? Who wrote the article?
As Shinnicky misses the second. Post-grad problems.
Sounds like they know what they're talking about.
Oh, ally. Dang, it goes to from 3 to 1 to 2 to 2. How does that work? Ball flies out of bounds. Staying with Milton. Dang, they said the Pigeon Lady sucked so badly that they deducted a point from Home Alone 2. Yikes. Sequel 3, original 2. Tied up for the reunion and tiebreaker. As Campion takes the 3. Oh my goodness!
That should
From
be
the
illegal.
next zip code.
That is
Pure
unfair.
shot there, 52-35. Fort Atkinson does a good job breaking the press there. Open 3, no good.
Alex Rodenberg's in your call on that.
Yep. Carol Wolfram was down to try and clean it up. Pardon me. Wolfram missed the shot. And Deanna Pfaff was there trying to clean it up. And it's going to be a timeout. Milton. Alrighty. I hope we get a name for number 5. Because this is the JV roster, and I don't know if the Heights line up. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to say it's Deanna Pfaff.
And if it's not, we apologize.
Yes. Ooh, shoot. Tiebreaker, they're going to go with celebrity stars.
And Donald Trump is in Home Alone 2.
That's
and
true.
he is
The
well
Don.
known, whether you like him or not. he is well known in Home Alone 2, so
That's true. I
you
forgot
got to give
about
the
that.
tiebreaker to that.
Come on. Disrespect. to
Did
the
Home Alone
Sheboygan
1 have
Shufflers.
the President of the United States in it?
No, it did not, Jerry.
But Home Alone 2 did?
And
I think
what's your point?
I think the President of the United States being in Home Alone 2, that's a pretty big deal compared to 1.
Okay. Have you seen Planes, Strange, and Automobiles? Popular movie starring Steve Martin and John Candy?
No, I have not. It looks immature.
No, it isn't. It's awesome. Watch it. John Candy is awesome. He should definitely bump up the original's tiebreaker case there. I think really it's just recency bias as the sequel came out sooner to our current era. As Pfaff knocks down the first one.
Most people in our generation, they like older movies. It's just Home Alone 1 isn't that.
Why are all these articles about why Home Alone 2 is better? This is ridiculous.
Home Alone 2 gang showing up strong.
My goodness. News media, I tell ya, unreliable nowadays. This Weber Paul a little too strong off the backboard. And a collision down there. Pfaff and Rodenberg take a tumble. Treeloff traipsing around the perimeter. Finds Wolfram. Bounce pass to Marquardt.
Seems too strong for Fort right now.
Yeah, they're backing a man-to-man now. Shinnicky finds Treeloff. Really strong defensive possession as Marquardt takes matters into her own hands. Buries a deep three, rivaling Campions. Marquardt was having enough of that stingy defense. Took a risk with the long shot and it paid off. Jake's inside. Finds Falk as that one skips away from Weber Paul but finds the hands of Rodenberg. Jakes. Don't think meant to pass it there, but regardless it works. It's Campion right drive. Ooh. Tried to save it herself but could not. Heading back into the direction of Fort Atkinson. As Tyler Stoddy checks back in favor of Deanna Pfaff.
So we came to the conclusion that Home Alone 2 is better than
No,
1.
we did not.
Oh, that's what the articles say.
Articles lie. Don't believe everything you read on the internet, folks. It's not
But
true.
if it's more than likely reported by reliable news sources, I would take it as true.
Yeah, let's see. College Humor, that's a reliable source? Don't think so. Metro.co.uk, we don't trust the UK. Australia, they were even. I like Australia. Wikipedia, you can't use Wikipedia as a source. BuzzFeed, no, definitely not. Unreliable sources, a Treeloff, airballs that one.
But all I'm seeing is Home Alone 2 is better from all their sources.
I don't care. As Stoddy misses that three.
Can't believe in your own troop.
What? I don't care. As Abby Falk with a Euro. Can't quite get it to fall though, as she touched it while out of bounds. Blackhawk basketball. And now, even though you put the dun chain on them, it's only a 13-point deficit with 5.5 to play. They're going to need to pick up the pace, but Fort Atkinson definitely still in this game. Ooh, moving screen there by Shinnicky. That's going to cost him a possession as Milton takes over. 6th foul of the night, or of the second half, I should say, for Fort Atkinson. Milton's sitting at 7. Both teams in bonus from now on.
And this is where the game kind of gets into their late stretch of free throws.
Yep. Jerry's ever so important free throws. Jakes. Good move there. Gets the finish. Treeloff. Crossover. Spin. Marquardt to Stoddy. Drive and kick. Shinnicky will take it herself and gets the friendly roll. Timeout by Fort Atkinson.
Even though Fort Atkinson's having a pretty good offensive showing right now, their head coach still looks frustrated, and something doesn't seem to be sitting too right with them.
Yeah, that moving screen kind of set him off, and, well, I'm sure he knows that they could be much closer in this one. Just a poor offensive showing and not being able to finish near the basket has really hampered their efforts so far tonight.
It's also been the free throw game a little bit. It is taking a toll right now on Fort Atkinson. They missed quite a few free throws that could make this a single point game.
And as we mentioned earlier, Fort Atkinson came into this game not having won in the Badger South in 49 consecutive games. And they thought this was a very winnable game, so they got to be frustrated because they know they aren't going to get too many more of these opportunities to break the streak.
Yeah, it's always definitely a frustrating feeling. Coming in from my side, football, when we lost to Monroe, that was kind of the game where we had that stretch of MG, Oregon, Stoughton, then Monroe. And we're like, man, we have a rough 3-game stretch, but thank God we have that Monroe break. And it bit us in the butt, and you can see kind of Fort almost in that same position. This is a game that they think they can win, and it's not looking like it so far. So they are frustrated right now, and their head coach is probably frustrated right now.
Yeah, Milton looking to extend that losing streak to 50 games. The half-century mark, not a title you want as, Pfaff could have been called for a travel there. Refs let it go, Stoddy. Up top to Treeloff.
I just don't think if Fort can stop Milton's offense and how long they are taking to score, I don't see Fort getting back into the game.
And you can't turn it over as they just did. Rodenberg will settle the offense down. Weber Paul, I'm sure they'll be fine with taking the air out of the ball at this point. Campion. Falk wide open 3, just a hair long. Off the left iron.
You always know when you're kind of leading by a lot when you see your main person down in the paint shooting threes.
Yep, Falk, a respectable three-point shooter as Treeloff knocks down that tray. 10-point game now. 3:20. Fort gonna need some help, but still in it, I guess you could say, as that one will stay with Milton. So 3:12, 10 points. What does Fort got to do?
Well, what they got to do is they need to stop Milton's offense. That's obvious. And the second thing is they cannot allow Milton's defense to make them take so much time into scoring. They're getting into the position where they need to kind of score quicker than what they have before. And don't foul.
As they just did. That one's going to be on Tyler.
Milton's having a field day right now at the free throw line. So, yeah, don't foul. Don't send the players to the free throw line.
Okay. Yeah, I do not see number 5. I believe Madeline Coffer, I believe is number 5's name. I
couldn't tell you.
PA announcer Mr. Harvatine said something that was definitely not Deanna Pfaff. So I apologize for calling you the wrong name the entire night. I didn't know as Rodenberg takes it to the cup, gets it, and the foul. I believe that's her 3rd and 1 tonight. Looking to stay 100% from the free throw line.
You know, I don't like it when you say that. You might have jinxed her.
I don't care. And I did not.
Oh, well.
She stays 100%.
She goes to the line. Let's not talk about it.
Oh, I will. That's my job as Taylor Marquardt. Slow left-handed dribble up. They got to go quick. 2.5 to play. Staud wastes no time. The three is good. Back to 10 as Fort tries to set up a press. And
Fort's going to call that timeout.
Milton's going to call the timeout there. Looks like they had the press broken, but Skemp will talk it over and probably set up a formal press break.
Yeah, she is probably right now, well, probably not too much of the press. She's probably thinking, all right, we've given up a couple threes, and we need to take care of some business right now by not letting them make so many threes, because getting towards the stretch of the game, you don't want that momentum to change over to Fort. So this might be a timeout, regathering. Hey, this is what we're going to do on defense now. We're not going to allow them to shoot the three ball. We're going to force them to drive in and score in the paint where they've been struggling all night.
And at this point, twos probably won't be enough to keep Fort in it. However, with the way the ball has been flying all over the place, a flurry of turnovers, and this is a very interesting game in the final stretch.
Yeah, and what makes it interesting, and I said it before, it's just even though it's this close, it kind of doesn't feel this close, you know? Mm-hmm. It feels like it's one of those weird games, you know it's close, but it's just not feeling close. I'm sure I will get called out for that statement by either Colin or somebody.
Oh, I'm sure you will, as good inbounds play. Campion just can't finish it. And that one will go to Fort. Little time off the clock, and the Blackhawks will regain possession.
30 players back in for Fort.
Milton's back to the original starting lineup that they started the game out.
Yep, looking to shut down this insurrection.
Now Fort needs to score quick. You're not in the, you don't have to really force.
Ooh, as Staudy will take it herself as Rodenberg open lane. Probably a smart bump by Shinnicky. However, they just put a 100% free throw shooter on the line.
She is 100% right now free throw shooting. And if you just jinxed her, I'm going to be very upset.
Find some wood, Jerry. Knock on it.
Just did.
Whoa! Rattles around and stays down.
100% from the line.
Number 30 looking to keep it 100. And she will. Impressive performance from the charity stripe tonight by Alex Rodenberg. Tyler
100%.
Staud. Marquardt looking to keep the Blackhawks in it. No. And as we tick below 2 minutes to play, it's going to be tough now.
Ford does not want to foul Alex Rodenberg right now.
She'll dish it to Quaddy. Inside, a steal there by Staudy. Finds Marquardt. Yeah, they're not really moving with much urgency. Staudy the three. Ooh, just a little.
Defensively, they don't look like they have urgency either. I don't know what they're doing right now.
Yeah, tried to foul there.
Yeah.
Rodenberg will hang on to it. And steps out of bounds, I guess, or loses possession of it. Fort somehow, I think they were trying to foul both possessions, but will end up with a steal.
Yeah,
or a turnover, I guess.
I don't know what they were really doing there, Riley. It just didn't seem like they had any urgency to get the ball, and there's not much time on the clock.
Yeah, got to be desperation time if you're the Blackhawks. Missed three there. Saved by Quaddy. Campion will corral it.
Here we go again.
Under a minute, and with that foul, I believe you can officially put the done chain on Fort Atkinson now.
Well, I did it earlier because I knew. I knew it.
Yep, Fort Atkinson, very valiant effort as they sliced the lead to 10, but as Tyler Staudy, I should say, is taken out of the game, I believe that is the death knell.
And she had one heck of a performance here tonight.
Campion misses the free throw there, but yes. Nice competitive showing. Milton just proving they're the better team down the stretch.
You think Skemp takes Alex out right now to preserve that 100% free throw shooting?
I don't know how many people actually know or care about that statistic right now.
I think they will care when they see the stat line. They're going to be like, oh, man, Alex Rodenberg, 100% from the free throw line. Well, that's one heck of a player right there.
Maybe he'll get put on the scouting report. Never know.
I think so. Don't foul her. She will make it.
Oh, and they do foul her. Jerry's getting nervous. He wants this 100% to be preserved.
Definitely want it.
Skemp will risk it.
Skemp's over here like, I know what's happening.
Jerry knocks on wood. Free throw is up, and that will break the streak. 100% no more for Alex Rodenberg. But you cannot fault the performance, as she was superb tonight. Knocked down the second, but Jerry is not happy with that.
Heartbroken.
Tree lob,
CYO
step back
coach.
jumper, no.
CYO coach, basketball coach myself. 3-point shooting and free throw shooting, those are my prime expertise when it comes to basketball. Just wanted to see 100% free throw shooting tonight by one player, and it just falls short. Hopefully we can get
a little
a
bit.
sub.
That was in the upper 90s, though. I don't know how many, maybe 8, 9, I don't know.
Maybe 12, 100, I don't know.
Upwards of 90%, though.
But
Very good mark.
Kelly Hanuska is still 100% from the three,
Yes.
and
From
from everywhere, actually.
100% shooting tonight.
100%. I'm not going to say how many shots she's had. She's 100%. All matters.
As Fort Atkinson looking to get some garbage time points here. Marquardt fires a three. That one is true. As Fort Atkinson not giving up on the game just yet.
It's only a 9-point game.
9-point deficit. They got 29.2 seconds.
I've seen some crazy things happen.
They'll need a Texas A&M UNI type miracle for a comeback in this one.
Don't call it a comeback, because it's not going to happen. If any Fort fans are listening to this,
Oh, you're about to.
I don't want to turn you away from the game, but I'm gonna be brutally honest. There is no comeback.
First, I thought you were quoting the popular song "Mama Said Knock You Out" by LL Cool J. You know, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, rocking my peers, putting suckers to fears, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion, overpowering. I'm towering. Make this shot. When I drop these lyrics, that'll make you call the cops.
Why do you
Don't
just know
dare
this?
stare.
Why do you just
You
know
better
this?
move. Don't ever compare me to the rest. That all get sliced and diced. Competition paying the price. Mama Said Knock You Out. Boom. First lyric of Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J. In case you wanted to hear that. As Grace Quaddy now on the line.
Is this her first free throw shooting performance? I don't remember.
I'm not sure. As that one
Well,
off the front rim and in.
it might be, so she might be 100% from the free throw line.
You never know. But alas, Alex Rodenberg is not. As Quaddy, possibly 100% from the free throw line tonight. Makes 2 of them. 23 seconds and counting. No, scoop is no good. As Marquardt will smack that one out of bounds.
It's a little weird
quit.
right now seeing Fort Atkinson having that straight up hustle that we didn't see in the end of the, more towards the 2-minute mark, where it was a 10-point game and they didn't show that hustle, and now they're finally showing that hustle. A little confused on exactly what their coach was thinking or game planning. Maybe he likes the last 30 seconds more than he does the 2-minute mark, but nonetheless, I think that's going to be something he needs to look back and say, wow, why didn't we hustle more during this stretch?
Yep, as now they don't want this game to end as Falk misses the first free throw. They're still fouling, and they're still playing. 12.6 seconds. Falk looking to make this a 12-point affair. 35 and white makes it a 12-point contest.
Well, what a performance from our ladies tonight. They put on one heck of a show.
Great job all around. Is number 23. Airballs that one. Rodenberg saves it, knocks it off Treeloff, out of bounds. Milton will gain possession with 3.7 seconds left. And Jerry, any final thoughts on this game?
I'm going to give who I think the MVP is, the team.
The team?
I
Is that
think
a
this.
cop-out?
Well, I think everybody knows who I think is MVP, but definitely they look like overall this was a whole team effort, and they played hard the entire time. They bounced back well.
Yep, and great game all around. Fantastic bounce back from the Oregon game. And your final score here tonight, the Milton Redhawks 64, the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks 52. Girls will be back in action on Saturday. Red Hawk Media will be back in action this Friday as we watch the Milton wrestling team take on the Fort Atkinson wrestling team. Another Milton Fort showdown.
And that one will definitely be packed. I know that one's pretty rivalry-like.
Yes, it definitely should be fun. I believe my brother will be commentating that one. I don't know if I will now. We'll see. Regardless, thank you for all of you who tuned in. For Jerry Jones, our cameramen, our crew, our producer, Mr. Hall, and everyone here at Red Hawk Media, my name is Riley Yalkin. I'd like to thank you once again. Thank you to our sponsors, Cowley's Piggly Wiggly, all our other sponsors, and everyone. So long, everybody.